To complete your application, click Continue in the Dashboard Application Status box, or Application at the top right of the dashboard page. On the application page, complete all 57 application requirements according to the instructions. Track your application progress through the requirement status at the top of the application or in the black box at the top right. You can also download the application using the PDF link, or preview it as a judge would see it by clicking the Preview Application button. While most requirements are simple text boxes, several requirements include other forms of entry. To enter a video on the application, carefully follow the provided instructions. Once you update the YouTube video ID, the video should play directly on your application. If it doesn't, make sure your video is set to public or unlisted in the video settings on YouTube. Also, check to make sure you are using the correct video URL or video ID. If your team consists of 2 or more organizations, upload a Memorandum of Understanding between the organizations in the form of a PDF document. For further details on what to include, review the links in the instructions. Once the file completely loads, the requirement should be complete. If the checkmark doesn't appear, confirm that you uploaded the correct file type. If you need to remove the file that you've uploaded, click Remove File. If you only have one organization on your team, bypass the requirement by selecting Not Applicable. To complete the Location of Current Solution, select the correct location in the boxes provided, if applicable. If you aren't currently implementing a solution, bypass the requirement by checking the appropriate checkbox. The next 4 requirements provide the opportunity to list additional locations. If you don't have any additional locations, select Not Applicable for those requirements. To complete the detailed budget, provide 3 budget phases that have a combined total of exactly $100 million. In each phase, enter data in every row and field. Any empty fields or rows will cause the budget requirement to register as incomplete. If you need additional rows, click Add Line Item, or if you need fewer, hover over the row and click the X that appears. When you're finished with the budget, you may also add a note of up to 150 words, further describing or clarifying your budget. When you have finished all application requirements, the Submit button should appear at the top right. If your Submit button has not appeared yet, carefully review the application and make sure that each requirement has a check mark next to it. Any requirement without a check mark needs to be completed yet or needs to be further modified to fit the requirement instructions. Once you submit an application, you will no longer be able to make any changes. To confirm that your application is submitted, you can also check your application status on the dashboard, where any submitted applications will read 100% and submitted.